Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 7 of Fictional Conflict. I'm your host, Tyson the Skeleton, and if you're new to this series, make sure to check out these recommended episodes. But if you are not new here and know how this show works, then let's get ready for the fight. Today we have another OC battle between Popplio and Tyson the Skeleton. The second Tyson the Skeleton fight in a row. Now, and Popplio is owned by Kiernen, just to let you guys know. Anyway, for this battle, Popplio and Tyson will have their super forms, and Popplio will have his 2 extra forms, Angry and Dark. He also has 2 other forms, but he'll not have them for this fight. So yeah, and also I just want to give another shout out to Kiernen for the sprite for the Tyson the Skeleton and Super Tyson sprite sheets. So yeah, with this all being said, let's introduce Fictional Conflict's next round of fighters. Let's start things off with Popplio. Now, let's get into Popplio's backstory. So, before Popplio was a Popplio, he was just a normal human boy named Max. And he was just living a normal life until Ash Ketchum decided to was going crazy or something, and invented a gun to turn people into Pokemons, because he just wants to catch every Pokemon in the world. And Max and his family was the unlucky ones, and Ash Ketchum shot him and his family, and that turned Max and his family into Popplios. But there was a little glitch in the system. It had a little Sonic DNA, so that made Popplio and his family turn into Popplios, but has the body shape of tails, or just have tails as tails. And luckily, they escaped before Ash Ketchum did anything bad to them, and they have been living underwater and keeping away from Ash. And this is where Max, or should be called Popplio now, his life got a living hell. His siblings bullied him and his sister. His mom left and his dad was abusive. So that's when Popplio and his sister decide to leave and go to a town named Sonicville, which I believe it's what it is. And they've been living in the pond ever since, and for many years, making him, I forgot how many years, but this makes him 18 years old today. But at some point, Team Rocket found Popplio and his sister and used them as experiments. I'm pretty sure it's just Popplio, but yeah. And something went wrong, and I guess they escaped. And that's pretty much the backstory of Popplio. So let's just get what he can do. So as Popplio, being a Popplio, a real Pokemon, Popplio is a water type, giving him water abilities like bubbles and water tornadoes. And these would be really helpful. And the most interesting thing about Popplio is his intelligence. He is very intelligent. He can build weapons, a portal to other dimensions. And yeah, again, his intelligence helps him to create weapons he can use, like an aging gun and a shrink ray, which it's self-explanatory. The age gun helps Popplio to turn people into kids or old adults, and shrink ray will just shrink his opponents. He also has a arm cannon, which will most likely shoot some of the water attacks that Popplio has. And his durability is really unexplainable, but I can say that he has survived a snap of Thanos' fingers. Yes, Thanos snapped his fingers to Popplio and he survived it. However, this made him sick in the stomach or something, but he somehow survived it. So yeah, that's base form Popplio. Now let's get into his super form. Now his super form actually turns his type different. It makes him a electric type, giving him powers of electric and most likely sometimes his water attacks or something, I don't know. But with this form he completely shut off his towns or cities power completely, and is way stronger in this form. And that's pretty much it now let's get into Popplio's angry form. This form can only be activated if Popplio is really angry at some point. So yeah, this turns him into a fire fairy type. So this turns all of his water attacks into fire, and is a little bit stronger than the super form. Now let's get into Dark Popplio. Now Dark Popplio is a more it can be activated if Popplio is in his angry form and he absorbs energy from a yellow Chaos Emerald at the same time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And in this form, his type is I think it was dark. I don't know. I think it's dark. There'll be a text telling it if it's actually dark type or something else. But yeah. But however, dark form Popplio is actually a little weaker than the angry form. So there's that. Even though Popplio is stronger in these forms, even with his two forms that are not going to be included in this fight, which is Hyper and Dark Spine form. But yeah, with these forms he is strong, but with being types in these forms, they do have weaknesses. Being a water type in his base form, this makes him weak to grass, most likely grass type Pokemon or attacks. Sorry. In his base form, super form, which is electric type, this makes him weak to water. Angry form, wait, was it water? Or forget it. There's too much info for Popplio, sorry. But I do know that his angry form makes him weak to water because it's a fire type. And for dark type, his dark form, which I believe is a dark type, this makes him weak to ground, I believe. And there's much other weakness types of attacks that these forms have, but I'm just gonna explain one for each form. So yeah, even though Popplio is overall Popplio is a strong Popplio, even with these forms and weaknesses, and his big intelligence and durability. He has survived a snap of the fingers by Thanos, and it is, yeah, pretty powerful. That's pretty much what to say about Popplio. And yeah, I don't know what to say. So let's just move on to Tyson the Skeleton. Alright, now here we are with Tyson the Skeleton. Now, I know I have did a pre-analysis on him on Tyson the Skeleton versus Kiernen the Skeleton, but I'll do a little information right here on this episode on his base form and his super form. Starting with his base form, he can throw bones, use Tyson blasters, which are like gas blasters, but he decided to name them Tyson blasters. He also has telekinesis, teleportation, and can dodge almost any attack. Even though he has 200 HP. He still dodges attacks just to make, I believe, to make people think that he has only like 1 HP or something. And yeah, that's pretty much base form. He has defeated many AUs in like 5 or 4 seconds. No wait, minutes. And has teleported through 10 different games. And has stacked 20 rocks and his own brother, Tyson the Skeleton, on his head. Which is kind of a useless feat. So yeah, that's pretty much all on Tyson the Skeleton. Now, let's go to his super form. Like in any other super form, this makes him yellow. His character changed yellow. Only his hoodie, his eyes, and his slippers turn yellow. And yeah, also a new info on Tyson the Skeleton. He likes to play a silver trombone and loves to drink mustard. Even though I don't play a trombone in real life and I don't like mustard. But still. Anyway, for his super form, this makes him stronger and more powerful and more durable. Let's start with powers and abilities. He still has the same abilities from his base form, but they're more stronger. Like the bone throwing, they're way painful if it hits you. And for Tyson blasters, they're more OP, so OP. One Tyson blaster destroyed multiple universes and 5 planets. So yeah, that makes Tyson the Skeleton very strong in super form with Tyson blasters. He also has telekinesis, so yeah, teleportation. He still has that. He also, and some new abilities, he can shoot laser beams out of his hands, and they're so powerful he can cut the moon in half. And his flight, he can fly in this form now. Now let's go to super speed. He was able to fly around the world in 1.5 seconds. So this makes him very fast, and he has outrun a nuclear explosion and hypersonic. And I mean Sonic in his hyper form. So yeah, and for strength, he can pick up the rings of Saturn and throw them like a frisbee, and has lifted a 400, I think it was, pounds building. I don't know. He also has a timeline awareness, which makes him aware of timelines, and fourth wall awareness, which he does have fourth wall awareness in his base form, but not only in his super form, he knows he's a fictional character. He can literally break the fourth wall in his super form. And even though he can break the fourth wall, I don't think he can go into reality. And yeah, that's pretty much super form Tyson. He also can't be hurt. The only way you can hurt him in his super form is to be stronger than him. And if you're not stronger than him, the other thing you can do is to tire him out. If he's tired out, then he'll go back to his base form. And other than that, in his base form and most likely super form, he is very lazy and he's very young, being 13 years old. And even though he has 200 HP, he'll have a lot of trouble if he's fighting a character that can kill people in almost in like 2 hits or even 1 hit, like One Punch Man. Overall, Tyson the Skeleton is a powerful skeleton with a new super form. However, he is very lazy and young. And also, he can destroy multiple universes and 5 planets, and his super form is very fast and strong and durable. And that's Tyson the Skeleton for you. So, yeah. Alright everybody, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place on Earth and space with no prep time. And remember, Tyson will have his super form and Popplio will have his super angry and dark forms. With that all being said, let the battle begin. Ready? Fight! KO. And the winner is Popplio. Now, this is quite an obvious, victory for Popplio. It could also be put as a stomp for Popplio. Let's explain why. When it's starting with a speed, I forgot to mention that Popplio has actually challenged Sonic the hot dog, you know, Sonic, that, MLG meme of Sonic. He challenged him to a race and won. So this makes him faster than Popplio, faster than Sonic. And when it comes to base form Tyson the Skeleton, this really is hard for him because he can teleport, but he can sometimes get hit. So yeah, in base form the speed feat goes to Popplio, but when it comes to forms like super form Tyson and super angry and dark form Popplio, these speed feats would really not actually is unknown for me for some reasons. But assuming that Popplio is faster and is super angry and dark form, I would give this speed feat to Popplio. But in Tyson's super form, he is fast enough to fly around the world in 1.5 seconds and outrun a nuclear explosion and hypersonic. So this edge will have to go to both of these characters, but if I was going to be nice, I would say Popplio will get this edge. Now, when it comes to strength, Popplio is pretty strong. I don't know if it's have to do with lifting strength or strength with hits, I don't know. But Popplio is pretty strong. And for Tyson, in his base form, he can only lift 20 rocks on his head and his own brother. So this is pretty much, that's a useless feat. But in the forms, Tyson the Skeleton in his super form has lifted the rings of Saturn and throw them like a frisbee, and he left a 400-pound building. And for Popplio, his strength, either lifting or hitting strength, is stronger. So this is also an unknown feat for both characters, but if I was going to be nice, I would have to say Popplio would get this feat as well. Now to intelligence. Now this is a feat that Popplio actually gets, because he is smart enough to create a portal and many weapons to use in combat. And Tyson the Skeleton, although he does know he's a fictional character in other timelines, he's not really that smart. So Popplio will get this intelligence edge. Now when it comes to durability, Popplio would also get this feat in base form, because he survives a snap of a finger by Thanos. Even though it made him sick, he survived it, and he survived many attacks. And in Tyson's base form, he only has 200 HP, so this is really, so yeah, in base form, Popplio will get this feat. When it comes for super forms and stuff, Tyson the Skeleton can't be hurt unless he's strong, unless you're stronger than his super form, which is, in Popplio's forms, he can hurt, but in base form, I believe he can't. And for durability in Popplio's forms, super form, actually in both forms he would be equally durable. So yeah. Again, another feat is unknown, but I have to give it to Popplio because he is more durable and survived more than Tyson the Skeleton. Alright, now, I think we'll go to experience. I don't know how experience works, but I don't know how it works, but I believe it does. It just shows how many adventures they have and how many experience they have been fighting or something. I don't know, but I do have to let you know that Popplio is 18 and Tyson's only 13, so this makes Popplio more experience, I believe, and he probably has been more adventures than Tyson the Skeleton has ever been. Sure, Tyson has adventured through 10 different games, but that's not to compare with Popplio. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Popplio gets every feat. Well, technically it's kind of a tie to both characters because it's really unknown to me for some reasons. But Popplio gets every feat. Now, and there's really no way for Tyson to really beat Popplio. The only way he could do that is if he finds out his weaknesses and use something or some powers that he might have against him. Now, if he only had prep time, he would know that to put Popplio into like electric, which is one of Popplio's base form weaknesses, and probably take him out. And if he actually had abilities with them, it'll probably help him a little bit. But he didn't have prep time and doesn't have abilities like electric to take base form Popplio or any of the other forms out with any weaknesses. So yeah, overall, Tyson the Skeleton might have put up a good fight, but it's really a stomp for Popplio, making the winner of this battle Popplio. Now, if you want to see a 2-on-2 rematch between Popplio and his sister, Pop's sister, that's her name, versus Tyson the Skeleton and his brother Hayes the Skeleton, all you gotta do is comment down below the word Popplio, and if I see at least 3 Popplio comments, there will be a 2-on-2 siblings rematch. And also, this rematch will include Hyper Popplio and Darkspine Popplio, and if Tyson gets a new form, he will have that as well. Also, make sure to comment down below your own ideas for a future Fictional Conflict episode, as they may become a future bonus or full episode of Fictional Conflict. And stay tuned, as the next fighters are gonna be revealed.
Next time on Fictional Conflict.
So yeah, that's right. The next fighters is gonna be Batter from Off versus Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. Now, this idea was suggested by Kiernen. Yep, another Kiernen requested a fight. He has multiple other ones, and I already did two. Well, one so far, being Red versus the Master Hand. Then this will be the second one, and after that there will still be more. But yeah. Now, at some point while making this episode, Kiernen suggested I take a week off, a week break, and I'm gonna do that from the series, this series, and I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna take a longer break because I have made a lot of episodes on this series and nothing else on this channel. So yeah, I'll take a break from the series, and when I feel like my break is over, I'll go back on working on the Batter versus Bill Cipher. So yeah, yeah, and as you can already tell, this is a long episode, and you can also tell that I did something new with this episode, and I hope you like it. Leave a like if you like it, and I'll do more of these. But if I'm lazy, I'll go back to the old style of it. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and tap the notification bell so you can get notified when I decide my break is over and I upload the Batter versus Bill Cipher. But anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, and in the next video. Yeah, bye.